Hi there. Welcome to Lesson 7, 15 questions to ask yourself to discover your true passions. Let's get started. One of the most exciting parts of living authentically is getting to design your life around the things you love most. In the last lesson, we talked about your values. Today, we'll add your passions to your quest for self-discovery. If you're lucky, you've already discovered some of your passions and have devoted much of your life to fulfilling dreams and goals related to things that bring you excitement and joy. However, maybe you haven't connected with activities, skills, and interests that ignite your passion. It takes time, soul-searching, and some life experience to identify your true passions. So to get your thoughts, ideas, and desires flowing, let's explore some questions that may help you find your passions. These questions will help you tap into your wants, needs, desires, and fantasies. Have fun with them. Who knows? By the time you reach the end of the questions, you may have identified your true passions. So, on with the first question to ask yourself. What's the one thing I've always wanted to do since I was a child? If you still want to do it, explore what would need to happen in order for you to carry through with this long-sought wish. Question number 2 is, if I could spend today doing whatever I wanted, what would I be doing? Let your mind go. It could be something related to your work, your home, or simply a lark. The third question to ask yourself is, where do I really want to live? In your answer, include both the city and the type of residence you desire. Perhaps you're already fulfilling this passion, and you do live in your true first choice. If not, ponder the possibilities of moving to a place you'll love. In the next question, you'll get to reflect on one of your secrets. What would I like to explore that no one knows about? Perhaps you're harboring a secret yearning to visit Washington, D.C., or Westminster Abbey. The streets of Hong Kong may be calling your name, or even the Grand Canyon. Can you make it happen? How? Your next question is similar, but the answer's not a secret. What do I talk about doing but never do? Or even take any steps toward completing the wish? Your answer, for example, might be something like, for the last 10 years, I've really wanted to take a cruise to the Caribbean. Question number 6 gets real. What are my reasons for not going after my dreams? It's time to explore within yourself why you haven't pursued the life you want. Take your time. It's not a race. You can move on when you're ready. For the next question, finish this sentence. More than anything, before I die, I want to blank. Say it out loud and fill in the blank. Then, figure out a way for you to accomplish this most important wish. Plan baby steps, if need be, to get you there. When you're finished, or at a stopping point in your planning, let's move on to the next question. In question number 8, we shift gears a bit. Ask yourself, what are the things in my life that I would like to get rid of? If you're discovering that you don't love everything about your life, maybe it's time to do some house cleaning. Make a list of the ways you'd like your life to change. Then, take daily actions to guide your life toward these changes. Let's move on. Question 9 is, which people in my life inspire me? Why? It's important to know who inspires you, so you can spend more time with them. What is it about them that lights you up so much? Decide to take every step to get inspired more often. You can realize many passions this way. In the next question, you really open up your possibilities. Ask yourself, if I were to make just one radical change in my life right now to make my life better, what would it be? Moving to a bigger city might really spice up your life. Getting more education might be a goal. Plus, you'll likely make more money. You'll be happier if you chase your dreams. Make one change. Moving on now, the next question is, how do I feel when I put all my effort into accomplishing a goal I've chosen? Notice these feelings. You'll no doubt want to experience them more often. The next question expands on this one. Ask yourself, how do I feel when I achieve a life goal? Awesome, probably. That was a quick one. Let's move on. Question 13 is, what's missing from my life? Answering this question requires considerable soul-searching. Take all the time you need. we only have 2 questions left. This next question lets you reflect about those around you in your life. Who are my biggest supporters? It's wise to recognize the people that will stand behind you and help you pursue your passions. And last but not least, who gets in the way of me achieving my goals? In order to find your true passions, you might be required to disengage from those who are dragging you down. If you take the time to thoroughly ponder each of these questions, you'll be pleased with what you find. Your true passions are just waiting to be discovered. Finding your passions is one of the most enjoyable tasks in learning to live authentically. Knowing your passions also helps clarify your self-concept. However, there are several more things that work together to form your self-concept. In the next part of your journey to authenticity, you'll get to give yourself a self-concept makeover. But first, here's what you need to do today. In your journal, write down your answers to these 15 questions. Continue to brainstorm and list any more passions that come to mind. Wow, this was an intense lesson filled with lots of deep questions. But it's important that you take the time you need for reflection on these questions. When you're done, I look forward to joining you in the next lesson.